YouTube, this is Eddie's Tech Talk, and in this video I'm going to get into how I got the Google Pixel 4 and almost 7 months of self-service for the grand total of under $300. Now that could vary based on a couple things at the end here, but I got the Pixel 4, like I said, 7 months plus self-service, data, the whole shebang for under $300, and that was in November of 2019. We're now in September of 2020, so it's been quite a bit, and I'll get into kind of how that is. Now, this video didn't have a clickbait title, and I'm not going to get into, how this can happen for you, because it can't. I'm just telling you how this worked for me, what I did, and maybe just get you thinking about what a certain deal might do for you, how you can use these sorts of things to your advantage potentially. Now, I'll just give you the whole story. So in November of 2019, I was looking for a new cell phone plan, and it was Black Friday, and that came around. Google had a deal on their store. If you activated their phone with Google Fi, then they would give you whatever you spent on the phone, they would give you 50% of that. So I bought the $800 Pixel 4, and so they gave me $400 in Fi credit that started 2 months later. So I'm not including the 2 months of service I had to pay for, because look, I would have had to pay for that service anywhere. So I'm just including the free stuff, the promos, the credits, those sorts of things. So January rolls around, they say, hey, you're eligible for your credit at the end of January. February, rolls around, credit's gonna get applied. Cool, great, awesome. So it's only run out now in August, so I had $400, and the way that Google Fi works, at least at the time of this video, is you pay $20 a month for unlimited calls and texts per person, and then you pay 10 gigabytes for $10 per every gigabyte of data after that. So I tabulated all my data, and I used 25.06 gigabytes of data during my time on Google Fi with these promos. So got me 7 months, that $20 a month, plus all the data I used ended up being 25 gigs for, like I said, a low price of, for me, about $283. And so how did this work to my advantage? Well, I needed cell phone service, and I paid for no cell phone service this entire time. I only paid the device payment because my Google Fi credit covered everything else besides the device payment. So I gave them the $33.29 a month. All my service was free, and it was really a great arrangement. So effectively, that brought the phone price down, give or take, right, to about $400, because I would have had to pay for service anywhere. Sure, it could have been a little cheaper, but we'll say that it was about comparative. So that phone price was about $400 after you prorate the service, right? Or however you want to do that math there. And so that happened. I had free service, and it just ran out. It only covered part of this month coming up here. And then I canceled my service. So what I had left was $499.38 left to pay on my device payment plan, and I planned on selling the device. The Pixel 5 is about to come out, so I paid the $499.38. I then turned around and sold it on eBay for $425. Pretty great. So I sold the device for $425, so I'm out about $75 on that side. So really, you look at my total out-of-pocket cost here, it's just exceptionally low. The device was $800, which I was paying over 24 months. I decided to pay that early at month 7, I guess we're in now. And then I sold it on eBay while it was still worth a pretty good value right before the Pixel 5 comes out. This is technically the most powerful, latest and greatest Pixel that exists right now. So it's the most that it'll be worth. So I kind of struck while the iron is hot there. So of that remaining $500 that was left, I was able to pay $425 of that. So we're talking I was out $75 at the end, and then $33 the entire way along. Of course, now at the end of the day, I'll have no phone and no carrier, but I'm looking to, get over to another phone and another carrier anyway, and I was able to do so with really minimal cost on my account. I paid $33 a month for 7 months for my entire mobile experience. That includes my phone, that included my service, it included my calls, it included my texts, it included my data, my visual voicemail, all of that was all included. And, for all intents and purposes on my monthly, budget that I do, it was $33 a month. And then now at the end, I sold it on eBay, made $425 of that $500 lump sum that's back. I'm only out $75 there. to me, that was just an exceptional deal, even though my Google Fi experience wasn't that great. That's why I'm looking to move primarily. I'm not going to do a Google Fi review. I was going to, but then, you know, it varies so much based on where you are, and just the call quality was just absolutely abysmal where I was, and the coverage was just okay. So that's why I ended up switching. Google Fi, the support was great. I'm turning this into a mini Google Fi review now. The support was great. The billing was transparent. The service is a little expensive, but is especially worth it if you travel internationally. And if you have good Sprint, T-Mobile, or US cellular coverage in the places you travel, good for you. I just didn't. So hopefully this video accomplished something. Really, again, just wanted to say that I worked out a really great cell phone deal, and it got me service, and it got me, you know, the Google Pixel 4. Like I said, essentially to me, I know it's not really that way, but essentially to me, $75 at the end, plus, you know, $33 a month for that entire thing. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section down below. Maybe they'll have a similar Pixel 5 deal for those of you looking, you know, perhaps this holiday season. You know, I'll see you in the next one.